Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr. RJJ is 5 foot 11 inches tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
Oh, pure bad blood.
That said, cannot wait for this one, and here we go.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I'm so excited. What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
You must obey. Good luck.
High hopes for this battle between these 2 athletes. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Punch. And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
That's another scoring shot. He fails to score with that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. These 2 fighters promised us great action. They didn't give it to us in that round.
Just a little fact finder, that's all it was.
Here we go, it's round 2. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Exchange here from both men. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that big right hand. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
A scoring left hand. Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Oh, and he rocked him. And now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
There's the bell to start round 3. Bombs away. That one will count. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Oh, and what a huge punch. That huge punch sends him down. Beginning of the end for this legend. Seems like he's beginning to recover a little bit. He blocks the hook. Oh, that punch. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Well, that seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think, Johnny?
Come on, give him a break. There's the bell to start round 4. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
score again with the left hand. He scores with that right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Just missed with that big right hand. Now going for the finish. Oh my word, down goes Arj. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, we're entering desperation mode here for this guy, Johnny.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And there's the bell for round 5. Right punch. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not to give them what...
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What a shot that put him down. Trying to make it up before 10, but take all the time you can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Caught him with a left hook. And they get out of the way of that left hand. So the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round. A bit surprised.
I know those rounds, and you know what? We'll get excited. We want it straight away, but these fighters know what plan they've got to work to.
Let's start the 6th. Takes that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. And he misses with the left uppercut. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, it looks like he... And down goes Jones Jr. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
There's the bell to start round 7. A big left, but doesn't score with it. With that left hand. You're a power puncher. There's no... And he just knocked him down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Back to life now, starting to land some punches. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
So the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. You, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
You gotta see what's in front of you. Don't pressure them. Let them take at their own pace.
And we enter the 8th round. Caught him with that power punch. Big right hand just misses. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count.
2, 3, 4,
Finished the job. seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And we enter the ninth. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the tech and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Hit him with a left jab. Despite what the judges... Whoa! And finally, Jones goes down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.